Arsenal? There it is.
Corporal Jackham, well done, top marks, you found me straight away. There you go, there's your lesson in recce. All done? Good, right, no, okay, I'm kidding.
Alright,
Assemble
next
your
stand.
fellas then, no great tearing hurry.
Guys, lock in, line up.
Oh, I fucking hate this map, these trees give me a headache.
Hello,
Right.
1-1 Charlie.
Oh
This
God,
is
we're off
1-0
again.
Alpha, message over.
You
This
just
is
turn the
1-1
radio
Charlie,
off,
send message
and
over.
then I won't be able to hear him, and that means he won't be able to
Guarantee you're
interrupt
1-1
me.
Charlie.
Good, right.
Over.
Right then, recce patrols, okay. First things first, what does recce mean? Anyone?
Nicholson.
Recon.
Reconnaissance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all going to have to switch to yelling, especially you guys at the back. But yeah,
Well, call sign
recon,
over.
okay. What does that mean?
18.
1-0 Alpha.
Reconnaissance
Again,
means you gather intelligence about enemy
Yeah,
positions
I'm
and
just going to break fucking
such.
comms procedure. Just to your rear,
Whoa,
to the
blimey,
southwest,
Nicholson.
put your little
Are you
fucking
doing well
camp
tonight?
on it.
You haven't blown anybody up this evening? Okay, good,
Shut
well
the
done.
fuck up, Sergeant.
Roger.
Yeah, no, that was a good answer. That was a good answer. Yeah, all right. In its simplest terms, recce means go and have a look. So, when you are conducting a reconnaissance patrol, what are the characteristics you can expect? When you're out there patrolling, what things are going to be true that you need to be aware of?
Most likely alone.
Yeah, that's the number one point. You are most likely out there alone with no support. What else?
You need to be not spotted. You need to not make a fuss, basically.
Yeah, that's another good point. There's a third thing I'm looking for. Anybody?
Do not engage.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. A recce patrol doesn't necessarily have to be a bloodless patrol, but there is a third thing that you must make sure you are aware of.
Your
Or
surroundings?
It's more, I'll give you a clue, it's more something that you are specifically unaware of, that you need to be aware that you are unaware of it. If that makes sense.
What?
Enemy movement?
Enemy positions?
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. When you go out on a recce patrol,
right.
you
Possible
don't
enemy
know
positions, right.
where the fucking enemy is. That's why you're doing a recce patrol. Get it?
Yeah.
So if you don't know where the enemy is, you need to make sure you are observant in all fucking directions. You need to make sure that you don't accidentally wander through an enemy position and find yourself cut off behind enemy lines. You need to make sure you find the fucking enemy if there are any, right? Right. So, who here has done a signals course?
I have.
I have.
Walito, Nicholson, Jack Ann, anybody else? Did you cover salters in your signals course?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, shortly.
What's the information you give in a salter report?
I'm a contact. Where the contact was, what they did, what you did.
How many there are.
Yeah.
Right. Now, which of those specific titles do you think is a bloody good idea to make note of when you're doing a reconnaissance patrol?
Where and how many?
Where and how many? Yep. What else?
Time.
If they're mobile,
Exactly.
if you've made a sighting that is clearly a patrol or a movement, then yeah, you note down the direction of travel and the time in case it's a regular patrol. But if you're looking at something static, the time doesn't really
time
matter.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You use your common sense in that matter. But it's pretty much the same as a SALT report when you're noting down what it is you've seen. Now, the point is, the boys at HQ, what they need to know is where the enemy is, where their permanent positions are. That's the key point. If you can find an enemy's permanent position, then we can then deny that position to the enemy by means of an ordinary combat operation. There's a lot of nodding going over there, Nicholson. It's very off-putting.
I'm just quietly agreeing with everything you say.
Okay. So somebody mentioned earlier on the point. One of the points that you need to be try and make yourself aware of is your visibility, because obviously if you're going out there looking for the enemy and you're not really paying attention to your own visibility, you're wandering along. Let's pick a really stupid example. Let's say you're wandering along on the top of a ridgeline with the sun directly behind you.
Yeah, it's the S's, right? It's the shadow,
Right.
silhouettes, so on and so on.
You may not see the enemy in his nice little hollowed out position with a camo net on board, but the enemy can sure see you. So, when you're doing things like recce patrols, provided you don't believe you have been compromised yet, what sort of formation would it be the most sensible to move in? Let's pick somebody who hasn't answered the question yet. Antin.
Column formation, Sergeant.
Column formation. Yeah, pretty much. What about when you're actually, let's say you're doing not a recce patrol, but a recce against a known enemy position. There's a static position, and you've been tasked with going and reconnoitering that position. So the information you're expected to bring back is enemy composition, static defences that they've built, any weak points you can see, like fuel dumps that would go up to a nice missile or shit like that. Any, what do you call it, mobile equipment that's using that as a base. So let's say we found an enemy tank maintenance place out in the middle of a forest. That will be, obviously you need to know what sort of equipment is moving in and out of that base as well. All the important shit like that, right?
Yeah.
There was a point I was trying to make at the start of this, and then I went off subject there, and
What
now
formation
I've
to use?
what the point. Right, that's right. So when you're moving in on a static target like that, obviously you move towards it in a nice low visibility column formation, making best use of dead ground and defilade and all the rest of it. But the problem you've got then is if you're lying under a bush, generally you can't really see much through the bushes. So in order to get visibility on somewhere, you need to find areas where you have visibility. Now, high ground is the obvious choice, but you've got to remember the enemy may have thought of that as well. So if you are going to move in on high ground to observe a static position, you need to move in on that high ground as if it could be an occupied enemy position. Okay? You don't just wander up there in column. You stop beforehand, spread out, move up there really fucking slowly and carefully, praying that there's nobody up there. If there is somebody up there, and you see them and they don't see you, you can simply withdraw. If you do get compromised, precisely. If you do get compromised, then you're in a combat formation, you're not in column, you can defend yourselves and then withdraw a very, very long way and coming from a completely separate direction a couple of days later, you know what I mean? Anyway, there's more to contend with as well. If you're going to get all the information you can on a static target, you need to observe it from all four sides. You can't just go in from one direction and say, right, okay, I can see 3 sections and a technical, because behind the barn, there's a fucking APC and a mortar team and all kinds of other shit that you can't see from the one position you've looked at it at. You have to look at it from all 4 directions at once. So, take a look at your maps. Right, northeast of us, what's that, 350 metres, something like that, there are 2 buildings with a road that goes in between those buildings, right there. Have you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, so if you were going to observe, if you were going to do a proper recce patrol against there, let's go down the queue in order. So we're going to have an answer from Antin, then Willito, then Mickelson, then Cooney, then Nudas, and then Udas. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's call him Mud.
Udas.
Buddy.
Yeah, okay. And then your fearless leader here. So, Antin, first pick a position where you think it will be a good idea to start your observations of that target.
Well, my first position would be here. Then I would, of course, move along to...
Put a dot on the map. Put an actual dot on the map.
But I would also like one position over here.
Was that dot in group mode? Because if it was, I can't see it.
Needs to be neither global,
Yeah.
side, or command.
Yeah, put it inside.
So that
one always
Well,
works.
that, so I can look down the road.
Oh, hang on. I'll stick the dot there. Boom. Right, so you're going to start looking at it from there. Okay, so how would you move to that position? And your start position can be anywhere you like on the map. How would you get there?
Considering these are quite low rest maps, I would first of all stick to the bloody low ground, low stance, because we're quite close to the target. It's a low stance. To get there, I make use of best foliage to get to the first position. After I've observed the first position, I of course move the foot back the same way, not just straight across, and take a long route around.
Right, that's a good point you've made there. We'll come back to that in a minute. Willito, where would you make your second position?
From the points that Amton put up? Because I don't see those.
Command switch
global.
to command chat. Global, sorry.
Ah, there we go. We'll see him.
Alright, okay, so, sorry, what was the question?
Yeah,
Where
I
would
didn't
you put
actually
the
see
second
all of
dot?
this shit. Let me take some of these lines off. Christ, take the lines off, will you?
I've done.
Is that one at the top yours as well?
On the top.
Oh, that's
No,
a road on the
that's
map.
a like a small path.
Right, okay. Right, so that, yeah, we're getting off subject. So, that's where you're going to look at it from the first point. Where you're going to look at it, where's your second observation point going to be?
Is that to me or Amton?
Leave it.
I would... put it right there.
Yep, that's a pretty good point. Yeah, I'd be quite happy with that. Right. Why won't my map turn off? What the fuck? Fucking map did. Here we go. Cooney. No, sorry, Mickelson. Sorry, Mickelson. Where would you observe it from next?
Over here somewhere.
Right. Now.
Relatively closer to the tree line, depending on the elevation of the terrain over there. It seems to be slightly elevated, so I might move it a bit back to
Right.
have a
This
bit more.
brings up a very interesting point. Now, when you're in woodlands, using it as defilators, you're using it as some form of concealment.
Yes.
There's different kinds of woodlands, right? There's woodland that has got lots and lots and lots of ground level foliage, which is great for hiding in because you've got so many different bushes you can crouch down behind, crawl under, whatever. It's brilliant. Using that sort of woodland, you can get quite close to a target. When you're dealing with woodland that is, say, pine forest, that has got very, very little ground level...
Yeah, you need to
vegetation,
stay a bit further away.
Exactly. What you can do, though, is you can look at the target through gaps in the trees.
Yes.
Now, you've got two problems with that. First of all, you can only see a very small little sliver of target, so the temptation is to move laterally so that you can sweep that viewpoint past the target. Can everybody visualise what I'm talking about here?
Yes.
Excellent. The problem with lateral movement is when you're trying to stay concealed, movement is what is going to get you spotted, especially lateral movement. If you're moving directly towards a target, you're quite hard to spot. If you're deviating side to side, stand out. The human eyeball is developed over millions of years, and we developed from hunters. We are fucking excellent at spotting movement, because that's our prey. So
That
there's
is
a
also
tip
our
for you.
survival method as well.
Precisely. This is the reason things like spiders and cats, if they think they've been spotted by you, they will stop dead still and just stare at you, because they don't know for sure if you spotted them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's a fucking good habit to get into, because movement is what gets you killed. So, the problem with looking at these targets through trees is you are forced to move laterally, which means that's a very bad habit to get into. What you want to do is move forward, look at your target, move back, move off to the side, move forward again. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Cooney, where would you look at it from next?
Well, I think I have the same problem. I can't see the dots on the map.
Global chat,
Switch to
mate.
global chat.
Yeah, switch your chat to global. They've changed it so that global chat doesn't just stand out to everybody. You actually have to be on the right channel.
Right. How do I do that?
The plus
dots.
or
The
comma.
dots.
On the dots.
Common period keys, at least that's what it is on a
Yep.
continental keyboard.
The two
Use,
keys to the right of the M.
I used up and down arrows.
Oh yeah, I think they didn't work with yeah. I don't know.
Oops.
It would say Mr. Special.
Right, you got them now?
No, I don't think so. What?
All right, look at your map, yeah?
Yep.
You've got Amtin's position was about there.
Global channel. Yep. Yeah. Got it now.
All right, yeah, cool. So you've
Right.
looked at the target from three sides. You've got one more to go.
Right. Maybe a position along here. This looks like it's a definitely a position here.
Along where? I can't see your marker.
Where?
Up
Oh.
there?
Over
Yeah.
there. Oh right. Holy shit.
Right. Why would you... Explain your reasoning to me, and then I'll tell you why that's a shite idea.
Well, my reasoning was that because it's a elevated position, you can see from this perspective without being too close to the target.
Yeah, okay. Right, first of all, the problem you've got is you're looking at the target from more or less not that much different of an angle that Amtin was going to look at it from in position 1. Yeah?
Right.
Not that much different, yeah? Secondly, you've got quite a lot of foliage between you and the target. Now, I like your idea of maybe being able to look at it from a long distance. Well, it's not that long. I mean, what's that, 600 metres, 500 metres, something like that? See, that's a safe distance to look at a target from, because you're further away, you're much less chance of being spotted or shot, which is good. However, all that deflated between you and the target, chances are there's going to be lots of trees between you and the target, and you won't be able to see a damn thing. Now, maybe looking at it from there, because that is an elevated position, it may be possible to, come at exactly where that dot just went, come at it from there, so hopefully you can come at it unobserved, crawl forward into that defilade there. You can at least be lying under a tree pretending to be a bush looking at the target.
Yeah.
But without actually going and looking at the terrain, it is quite difficult to tell. But those were sensible choices, which I'm quite happy with. Now, there's one more thing I want to mention. Again, when you're looking at a target like this, someone did mention it. What you want to do is move around the target in quite a wide circle. Now, you guys, if you're still looking at your map, you'll see my yellow dot. The arrows sort of went like that in that sort of radius. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. I would say that's not the
Too close.
best idea. Well, what you want to do is move into the target, observe, move back out again along your chosen route, go a really wide way round, back in, observe, back out. really wide way round, because with a static target, the chances that you're going to get patrols around the local area of that static target is much, much higher than just anywhere else in the countryside, right? So you want to make sure that when you're doing your recce of it, you don't want to get compromised by those patrols. You wander in, crawl in, essentially, under bushes the whole way, really, really nice and quiet, all the rest of it, blah, 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 and then you get up, walk that way, and walk straight into patrol, and you've blown the whole thing. Yep. Okay, no one's nodding, no one's saying that's a load of bollocks, though, so I'm going to assume that's something.
Understood.
Final little thing then, when you are doing an observation of a target like that, obviously what you've already said you're moving in column, and when you're going to move into an area where you're going to observe it from, obviously you're going to spread out a little bit. However, when you're actually doing the observation itself, how many people need to look at the target?
1 or 2.
The more
Perhaps
people
3
you've
risk guards and stuff.
the more people you've got looking at a target, the more chance you've got of spotting everything that's there. However, the more chance you've got of being spotted yourselves. Therefore, it's quite a fine line, this, but yeah, limit yourself to 1 or 2 unless you've got a fantastic position that's really well hidden and is fucking miles away from the enemy, and there's no chance that they're going to see you looking at them. Then yeah, everybody have a look to make sure that you have spotted everything. Yeah?
Yes.
So in that situation, what's going to happen is you're going to move up in column, you're going to stop, you're going to spread out into a wider, blockhead formation, move forward, make sure that your observation position is clear, and then one person will then crawl forward really slowly, really carefully. If there's a compromise, everybody else is just going to provide suppressive fire while that person retreats, and then you're going to fuck off miles back along the proven route, well away from the enemy. Yep, you don't hang about the fight. All right? Any
Roger.
questions?
Roger.
No.
Yeah,
Maybe
beacon
Charlie should have 3 members because we've got the GPMG.
Sorry, what?
Maybe Charlie should have 3 members because we've got the GPMG and therefore
Oh, I'm
we have
kind
more
of
firepower.
considering us as just one fire team now.
Yeah, pretty much. You can just consider us as one fighting.
Yeah. Roger that.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I suppose we'll head southeast through the tree lines. Get eyes on from southeast of the recce area and south of the recce area and southeast of the recce area.
So, right, let me just get this straight. Where do you want us to move from here?
We're gonna be heading southwest. Yeah, I said east,
Okay,
didn't
so-
I?
Yeah, you said southeast.
I mean southwest, and then like
Do you want us
in
to
that
cross-
tree line south of the recce area, we can like make a 180 angle almost. If we
This
had
3 line down here,
what?
south of the recce area. That's down
Oh
here.
yeah, I was on my C-tab. Yeah, exactly.
And there's a giant hill over here.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
so we move behind the hill, head up the hill, or
Yeah,
one
okay,
person
so
heads
just-
up the hill, peeks, goes back, and then we continue.
Yeah, Coco, I just need to fucking make sure that you want to go.
So what are our 4 positions then?
Alright, hang on.
One moment, Booth. If you aren't yelling, take yourself off. As you were saying?
Alright, make sure you can see my markers. I haven't put them up yet.
I'm in, let me see. I am in group chat.
Yeah, in group chat.
They're not up yet. There's one that's 2.
10 Alpha, this is 1-1. Message over.
Move out. I'm next to you.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Can we all see that?
Yes.
Awesome, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I'll take us out. Or, no, Mikkelsen will take us out. I'll be 2.
Make sure you have live ammo.
Mudas, you're 3. No, Cooney, you're 3. Mudas, you're last man. So, Emton's 4.
The switch position won't be there, mate.
There we go.
Point man over.
2 moving.
Three moving.
4 moving. Last man moving.
Very pretty.
For my baseline is these trees. Hold up here. It's a big fucking opening. Bearing 215 is where we're gonna bound to. We'll have Emton and Mikkelsen will act them as Charlie still since they're blue, and then the rest of us will be Delta. So we're gonna bound towards the tree line to 215.
Rhino.
Whenever you're ready, gents.
Charlie bounded. Charlie said.
Delta, prepare to move. Move. Alright, take us southwest, like another 150 meters.
Moving.
We'll go in a column, order of march. 2's moving.
On 4.
Three moving. 4 moving. Last man moving.
Point man turning southeast.
Roger.
This way.
Boyman, hold up for a moment.
Fireman, hold.
Need to have shorter spacings. Alright, take us out.
Alright, in 100 meters, we're gonna turn like towards the first up point.
Roger.
Yeah, it's about here, mate. First up point.
Alright,
is
section hold.
east.
Alright, first up point is east 72 degrees.
Yeah, so am I. Alright, Mickelson, get yourself to that point, and we'll crack onto the second point.
Moving.
Two moving.
3 moving. 4 moving. Last man moving. Mickelson set.
Alright, do you got eyes on?
I got eyes on some structures slightly obfuscated by trees, but can see at least 2 Russian infantrymen and a BTR.
Can you try and mark them on the map as accurate as you can? Two's moving.
Three moving. 4 moving. Last man moving.
Alright, form A or DME.
Uh, 1-0 Alpha, this is 1-1.
Covering south.
Over.
1-1 Charlie, be advised that
Information intelligence
Confirm what?
suggests that there is an enemy presence moving from your north through to south on the
Hang on, got
ASR to
comms.
your front in approximately 4 minutes. Break.
What did you say?
You are to set up an ambush as soon as possible and then engage the enemy. Acknowledge. Over.
Comms, don't talk on the radio.
Nicholson, you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Spotted a second BTR.
Alright. I'm gonna send someone to point 2 as best as I can. You just stay there. Let me see who to pick. Hampton, you lucky boy.
Oh dear.
See if you can get as close to point 2 as you can without being seen. Get eyes on and tell me what you see.
Point 2, and we are currently located at...
We are at 024.
Just point on the map. Alright. Let's say, so it's in that direction.
Yeah, you should see a hill, so don't of course crest it, but use your own brains. Get best
I have
yeah, you
I
have
have
brains
brain.
actually. Get best eyes on it as you can, and we'll crack on. Alright, Kuni mute us. We're gonna move to point 3.
Roger that.
Moving.
Moving. Anton, please moving. Anton, please confirm you can see markers on map.
I can see the markers on map. I'm approaching up to so I can see the target.
Understood. Out.
Holding.
I don't like this bit. Alright, stay crouched. Getting set up again.
Holding.
It's fucking sandbags right over there. Is this where we trained?
I believe so, yes, exactly.
That really put me off.
Holding.
Mute us. Moving.
Last man moving.
Alright, hold here. I'm gonna scope this out for a moment.
Hampton Hampton is in position. Can't see shit from here. Over.
Roger, stand by.
Is the foliage or what is it?
Yeah, Hampton, pull back towards the tree line, where you came from.
I can't see over the hill. Pulling back. Or do you want me to crest the hill laying down to try and see the target?
Negative. Can Mickelson still hear me as well?
Yes.
Alright, I want you both to regroup with me and we'll head towards point 3 all together. Stand by. I've marked our position as here.
Understood.
Hello, 1-3. This is 10 Alpha. Message over.
This is 1-3, some message over.
1-3, what is your current position and sit rep? Over.
We are currently situated at grid 027969. We have observed one angle on the recce target break. So far we have spotted 2 BTRs and 2 infantry. Over.
1-3, acknowledged. Good work. RTB when possible. Over.
Roger, you do not want us to recce from another angle. Over.
1-3, wait out. Out.
Alright, set up ARD as best you can.
This is 1-2, Salter to report, to follow, over.
Mickelson 300 meters out.
Hello, 1-2, standing by for
Roger that.
to report. Over.
Roger, so report as follows. Line 1, strength of enemy, 2 individuals. Line 2, defensive positions in woodline. Line 3, grid 018976. Line 4, 2 minutes ago. Line 5, conduct assault and proceed to continue with patrol, over.
1-2, acknowledged on all. Continue for to next task. Break. One, 2, RTB, over.
1-0, this is 1-2, Roger, acknowledged, Wilco, out.
Hello, 1-3, this is 10 Alpha, message over.
This is 1-3, send message over.
1-3, if possible, assault the wrecked position. Clear it out and RTB. Acknowledge, over.
We don't have any AT, do we?
Negative, Cousins ain't here.
Roger. 0, we have no AT capabilities and there are 2 BMPs at the recce area. Over.
Mickelson have regroup with Hampton. We're coming both.
1-3, be advised that the APCs have moved out of position. They have moved out of position and we are following them on a intelligence link.
Hey guys.
Acknowledge, over.
Hello.
1-3 acknowledges we're going to be moving into an attacking position. Over.
1-0 Alpha, this 1-0 Alpha, this is 1-1 Delta, message over.
Hello,
Alright.
Delta, send
Hang on,
message
let me
over.
turn down the volume of long range.
1-0 Alpha, can we switch next to...
Right, I've been informed that the BTRs have moved away and that we are to engage the infantry to our left. So stand by.
MP, this is your time to shine.
Nicholson, how well would you suggest your position of Recce to be a firing position, or do you think we should move to Mark 3? Since that's a lot closer.
My position, shit firing post. Good recce, but shit fire.
Alright, we'll move to the third point then and get eyes on as best we can and light these motherfuckers up. Okay?
Got it.
Got it.
One moving.
Make sure we don't get sighted by them. Two's moving.
3 moving.
Third is moving.
Last man moving.
10 Bravo, this is 1-1, message over. Bravo, this is 1-1, message over.
Now is not the time to masturbate, Coney.
Oh, come on.
Alright, we can stand up now.
Later, not now.
Yeah, I won't call for the future. Not as bad as Leech.
Right, you can stand up now. Stand up, Coney.
10 Alpha, this
Coon.
is 1-1, message over. This is 1-1 on all frequencies. Check.
I like this train,
Radio check, over.
but it's too jagged. I need to fix that.
Hold up a moment.
Fine man stopped.
That's the thing with the Arma editor.
1-1, this is 1-2, radio check, loud and clear, out.
Yeah. I mean,
Right. Keep going.
1-2, this is 1-1, message over.
Fine on moving.
Yeah.
Hello, 1-1, this
Because
is
I did not
1-0 Alpha, send message over.
Generous train, because it's either
Got us,
completely
we literally got a report there.
This is-
We come under contact. Okay, we set up in a ambush.
Itches,
Took contact. There was 4 IC males walking up the road. Kill checked them. We have now dropped back and we are making our way back towards the
Right, hold
staging
there.
area.
Form a baseline
where we
facing
were from.
northwest.
Over and out.
Alright, we're going to slowly move northwest. Use your own discretion, stay low if you have to. Get best eyes on as you can and hold fire until the order is given. Let's move.
That's just one spacing on the right there.
Alright, I can only see one guy.
There's
What do you know, mate? There's at least one guy on the other side of the building from this boss.
Hello 1-3, this is 10 Alpha, message over.
Hold. This is 1-3, send message over.
1-3, be advised. Be advised. Can you just find out if all your lads have BFAs attached? Over.
Everyone attach your B-face.
1-3, it's just because you are now fighting against the 2 staff.
There is a man carrying a rifle laying behind 2 boxes in the middle of the
Drop an arse
open.
right next to you. Over.
Wait, one over.
have a bearing for that.
Break. Do you guys all have BFAs?
Yeah. Yes. It wasn't BFA attached.
Hampton, BFA.
Okay, good. Continue. 1-3 has BFAs attached.
Man
over.
behind boxes are moving. Over.
1-3, acknowledged, received.
What's the bearing?
Objective. 1-0 Alpha out.
310, he's looking in our direction.
Roger that, I do not have eyes.
I see the one behind the rocks. Empton, you see the other one?
I see one that's laying behind the boxes, huh?
I don't see boxes. Is it to the right of those sandbags?
Nothing eyes and fucking nothing from here. Nothing contact wise.
See. He seems to be prone behind some sort of cement bags or something like that.
Roger. Does anyone have eyes on the other one? Alright, then everyone get good eyes on this one fucker. Stay low, whoever is running. Sound off when you're set.
Hampton, set.
Roger set. Goody set.
I have no fucking eyes, mate.
I can see him from here.
Yeah, well, from over here, no fucking way. I'm gonna move on the other side of your tree. If you can see him from there.
Uh, 1-0 Alpha, this is 1-1, message over.
You see him?
1-1,
Nope.
this is 1-0 Alpha, send message
Alright,
over.
you just fucking suppress then.
1-1
There's
is
4 of us
now
that see him.
back at the 1-2 Harbour
Alright,
position.
stand by for grit.
What would you just want us to do? Over.
1-1 maneuver to...
Section 300 meters, bearing 310. Rapid. Fire.
Magazine! Back in.
Magazine.
Switching back to fucking...
Orlando and Mickelson are bounding forward. Get ready to move.
Ready.
Move.
Come on, keep up the fire. Suppress the enemy.
We're set. Three of you move forward.
Moving.
Magazine! Back in.
Magazine.
Hampton, set.
Set. Cooney set.
Alright, we're bounding. You ready to move? Move.
Mag.
So
Keep up suppressive.
1-0 Alpha, message over.
Back in.
1-0 Alpha, this is 1-2-10 message over.
1-2, be advised, intelligence suggests the force is maneuvering up to the KSR.
We're set.
You are not. So you should see people.
Prepare to move.
Will be approximately 1.3 meters. Acknowledge over.
1-0, this is 1-2. 1-2 acknowledges all. Over.
Form baseline on us.
You are to engage, clear the enemy army. Once you've done that, RTB, 1-0.
Watch and shoot.
I'm to set.
He's still active.
Fuck's sake, I really want to fire a live UGL in there.
Mutus, get on me and Mickelson. The other two, keep up suppressive.
I'm being suppressed!
You guys on the enemy.
Mickelson, Mutus, follow me. We're gonna flank around the left.
Keep up suppressive fire. Keep them pinned so that they can move.
Form baseline here. We're moving in. They've seen us. Pop in smoke.
How the fuck do I clear a jam?
Shift R.
Tank it.
Alright guys, shift left here. You guys up?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm up.
Alright, let's go.
Taking fire.
We're moving in now.
Yeah, I'm bleeding as well now. Fucking hell. That doesn't matter. It's minor wounds. Alright, they're around.
He's behind a broken building now.
I shot both of them. Fuck.
Alright guys. Mutus, you good?
Yeah, Modus is bleeding slightly. Let me check on him.
No, we're in a firefight, mate. Win it first.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna smoke out. We're gonna move in.
Yeah, I can't fucking change the smoke grenades for some reason.
Smoke out. We're gonna be moving in.
Keep up the fire.
Let's go.
Back.
Magazine.
Back in.
Magazine.
To the right of the mill. Magazine.
He's down.
Do you have a bearing on that?
He's down. Hold fire, Cooney and Empton.
Cover that.
Roger that.
Scan the area. I think I just shot at fucking Mickelson. It's because they look like us. Sort of. the green. Alright, mood is on me.
Oh, I'm dead already. I can't. I've already, literally, right, killed, yeah, too many men.
I don't think I can get up here, can I?
All dead, you killed me already, I'm dead.
Sorry.
Weapon down, you've seen it all before.
Alright.
Ignore me, I'm dead, ignore me, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Mikkelsen, where you at?
I'm right fucking behind
Oh,
you!
okay. Did you clear this building?
Yeah, I cleared the ruined thing.
Alright, we're coming back to you guys. Pull the fuck out, guys. Area is secure, we're coming back. Oh, fucking stamina.
Once we get back into like tree cover, I would like to fucking treat myself.
Yep, this is what I'm trying, but holy shit am I slow.
Don't worry too much about it, mate. That was fucking annoying. And I need to fucking check what the fuck went wrong.
I fired 2 shots at you.
No, the thing is, I tried to use the like left control G thing to change to smoke grenades. It just would not do it.
Yeah, you two regroup on us. Heading into the tree lines, we're gonna set up a ARD and I want to laser that point.
We engaged, we were shitting tracers for a week.
Armor was being armor, so I couldn't fucking switch to smoke grenades.
Alright, set up ARD here.
Mikkelsen watching northeast.
Hampton West.
Yeah, fuck you, Cooney.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, laser report.
Mikkelsen. Yeah, give me a moment, goddammit. Red ammo, green health.
Three.
3 red ammo, green health.
Red ammo, green health.
Red ammo, green health. Meet us.
Roger. Alright, stand by guys. I'm gonna radio this in. One zero, this is 1-3. Message over.
1-3, this is 1-0 Alpha, send message over.
Stand by for Salter report over.
1-3, standing by for Salter report. Over.
I have 5 magazines left.
Shut up, Hampton.
We have engaged 2 times enemy at grid 028976. We have cleared the area and fallen back to grid 030972.
1-0 Alpha, this is $1 messenger off, is here, never mind, cancel last out.
We have engaged these targets roughly 5 minutes ago, and targets are down. We are red on ammo, green on health. So, end of Salta, report over.
1-3 acknowledged on Salter, hold position and wait out for further tasking. Acknowledge over.
1-3 acknowledges, out. Alright, we are to hold here and wait for further orders.
The 4th Infantry Brigade is always looking for more members. Are you interested in joining a dedicated Arma 3 Milsim community? Head on over to 4thInfantryBrigade.co.uk for more information.